I'm back. Baby, I feel like I've been gone for a year. I miss y'all. Give me a hug. Listen, I have been gone for 5 days. I needed that vacation. I went down to Miami. I loved on my mama. I spoiled my mama. I spent time with family. We had a good time. Now, even though I haven't been making any videos, I've been tuned in to what has been going on, and I see that MAGA world is in complete and total shambles. You got MAGA nuts versus MAGA tech, and MAGA tech is letting MAGA nuts know that, yeah, they didn't earn it. You remember when the MAGA nuts was trying to antagonize black people, changing what the term DEI actually means, diversity, equity, and inclusion? Yeah, they changed it to didn't earn it. And here we are, the two people that they praise the most, the billionaires, Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, they praised them because they were putting money towards Donald Trump's campaign. They were speaking the white supremacist, racist language. They were all in with MAGA. And now that they got King white supremacist himself elected into the White House, now the South African who immigrated to the United States illegally, he came here on a student visa. The student visa wore out, or he dropped out of college or something like that, and then he became an illegal, right? And then the other one, who I believe is an anchor baby, he was born here in the United States. These two individuals are not 100% American, are telling Americans that they didn't earn it. Oops, they're not talking to black Americans. They are talking to people over there in the MAGA cult, white Americans, telling them that they didn't earn it. How you like them apples? Now, here's how I gather everything went down. Donald Trump appointed an Indian American to his administration. He's going to be providing some type of analysis on AI, right? And MAGA didn't like that. So they've been in shambles since Donald Trump appointed this man to his cabinet. And then Vivek Ramaswamy went out there on the Twitter and made a post because he got tired of the racism coming from the MAGA cult. Vivek Ramaswamy tweeted, "The reason top tech companies often hire foreign-born and first-generation engineers over Native Americans isn't because of an innate American IQ deficient, a lazy and wrong explanation. A key part of it comes down to the C word, culture. Tough questions demand tough answers, and if we're really serious about fixing the problem, we have to confront the truth. Our American culture has venerated mediocrity over excellence for way too long, at least since the 90s and likely longer. That doesn't start in college. It starts young. A culture that celebrates the prom queen over the math Olympiad champ or the jock over the valedictorian will not produce the best engineers. A culture that venerates Corey from Boy Meets World or Zach and Slater over Screech and in Saved by the Bell, or Stefan over Steve Urkel in Family Matters will not produce the best engineers. Fact, I know multiple sets of immigrant parents in the 90s who actively limited how much their kids could watch these TV shows precisely because they promoted mediocrity, and their kids went on to become widely successful STEM graduates. More movies like Whiplash, fewer reruns of Friends, more math tutoring, fewer sleepovers, more weekend science competitions, fewer Saturday morning cartoons, more books, less TV, more creating, less chilling, more extracurricular, less hanging out at the mall. Most normal American parents look skeptically at those kinds of parents. More normal American kids view those kinds of kids with scorn. If you grow up aspiring to normalcy, normalcy is what you will achieve. Now close your eyes and visualize which families you knew in the 90s or even now who raised their kids according to one model versus the other. Be brutally honest. Normalcy doesn't cut it in a hyper-competitive global market for technical talent. And if we pretend like it does, we'll have our asses handed to us by China. This can be our Sputnik moment. We've awakened from slumber before, and we can do it again. Trump's election hopeful marks the beginning of a new golden era in America, but only if our culture fully wakes up. A culture that once again prioritizes achievement over normalcy, excellence over mediocrity, nerdiness over conformity, hard work over laziness. That's the work we have cut out for us, rather than wallowing in victimhood and just wishing for legislating alternative higher practices into existence. I'm confident we can do it. Lord, Vivek Ramaswamy has called the MAGA cult lazy and told them that they have a victim mentality. He has told them that they are mediocre, that they paid too much to sitcoms from the 90s. He's told them that they focused on the jock and the prom queen and the cheerleader and not enough on the mathematician, the scientist. That's what he's saying. Furthermore, when I read that tweet, I feel as though Vivek is projecting. I feel as though that he's feeling a certain kind of way. I feel as though that he was the mathematician, the scientist, and he longed to be a part of the cheerleader, the jock crew. He's projecting. But baby, you go from there, and Elon is also insulting the MAGA cult. Now, Elon himself has had some things to say, but I think what has pissed the MAGA cult off the most is him liking or responding to a post where that person who put out the post called them the R word, retard did. And since liking that post, the MAGA nuts have been dragging him for what? We're going on day 5 because they're still dragging him. Lord Lumer, the vile racist, the one that we thought was Donald Trump's side piece, the one who was flying all around on his private plane, she has been dragging the dog-ish out of Elon Musk, so much so that he has shadow banned her, he has demonetized her, he has taken her account all the way down to the basics, and she cannot do anything to get it back to where it was. Meanwhile, while they're all fighting over H-1B visas, Midas Touch dug up this post that Donald Trump put out there back in 2019 regarding these visas. H-1B holders in the United States can rest assured that changes are soon coming, which will bring both simplicity and certainty to your stay, including a potential path to citizenship. We want to encourage talented and highly skilled people to pursue career options in the United States. But you know, Donald Trump really doesn't stand for anything. He's gonna go with whoever's got the biggest check. And before I did this video, I checked to see if he had come out and said anything about MAGA world imploding, and I didn't see anything. If y'all saw something, Put it down in the comment section. The last thing I saw Donald Trump doing was this. Donald Trump said he retired. He going to play around the golf. He ain't got time for all of this nonsense going on with MAGA because he don't give a shit about any of them. Meanwhile, Laura Lumer has been dragging Elon Musk so bad, she got him hot and bothered. Elon Musk is pissed off. He put this out on Twitter. The reason I'm in America, along with so many critical people who built SpaceX, Tesla, and hundreds of other companies that made America strong, is because of H-1B. Let me remind you, Elon Musk didn't get here because of a H-1B visa. He got here because of a student visa. But he goes on to say, take a big step back and fuck yourself in the face. I will go to war on this issue, the likes of which you cannot possibly comprehend. Ooh, I'm scared of him. Child, he done took everything away from Laura Lumer, and she's still dragging his ass. She ain't scared of him either. Anywho, I am back, y'all. I am back.